Peace and light and ground rising family. Welcome and thank you for tuning in yet again to the Mind Vitamins 51 Days series. This series began 33 days ago, and today is the day 34 capsule in the series. And today I woke up to the ground rising and feeling this heavy weight of coldness that we as collective species consciousness now carry towards ourselves. That we are now so cold towards each other that it doesn't even bother us anymore if some of us choose to hop into the extreme of destroying greater majority and the rest of us are just okay watching the scenarios and silent, not speaking out or not being enraged or disgusted by the senseless killing, stealing, and destroying that some of us are doing towards those who are vulnerable, those who are weak and helpless amongst us. And we as a people, we yet go to our various religious places and seek God for what I can't even truly tell anymore. For if our life force is now so conditioned and we have become complacent and now accomplices to these vices that is ravaging not just our various individual locations, but it's now like a global phenomenon. It's now trending globally in all nations and places and people among all people of the earth. That we are now so cold towards each other, senselessly cold towards each other. Don't even mind stealing, killing, and destroying each other for our individual and personal survival. And yet we go to seek God. And yet we go to pray to God. We go to ask for God's blessings, mercies, forgiveness, and all this whatever. At the same time, we will not even raise our voice, to condemn that which we can see before us being perpetrated before our very eyes by those we have given our life force to, our means of livelihood to, ourselves, our family, even our future, our children to. The evil they are perpetrating before our very eyes, stealing, killing, and destroying the weak and vulnerable and helpless of the earth. And this concern actually help me to truly fully digest today's capsule of the Mind Vitamins series. And today being the 34th day capsule in the series, this is what I woke up this ground rising. seed in my mind, inundating every fiber of my being, and saying to myself, I am empathetic, compassionate, and loving. I am empathetic, compassionate, and loving. You are empathetic, compassionate, and loving. You are empathetic, compassionate, and loving. We are empathetic, compassionate, and loving. We are empathetic, compassionate, and loving towards each other. I went on to say, I understand my thoughts and emotions create my reality. I understand my thoughts and emotions create my reality. Your thoughts and emotions create your reality. Your thoughts and emotions create your reality. I went on to say, I am the embodiment of divine insight and foresight today and every day. I am the embodiment of divine insight and foresight today and every day. You are the embodiment of divine insight and foresight today and every day. You are the embodiment of divine insight and foresight today and every day. Having an insight to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving. Having the foresight to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving. Having the thought and emotion to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving. Having the thought and emotions to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving makes you the embodiment of this divine insight of being empathetic, compassionate, and loving, being thoughtful and emotional in loving and compassionate and empathetic towards others. This is what we need now. This is what we need now. And this is what I am invoking on us, on the entire planet now. This is what I'm creating. This is my creation. That's why I'm not saying we ought to be empathetic, compassionate, and loving towards each other. I'm not saying we should be empathetic, compassionate, and loving towards each other. That's conditional. That's conditional. That means I'm not sure of what I'm saying, because I'm sure beyond every reasonable doubt, I'm confident that this energy, this frequency, and this vibration of being empathetic, being compassionate, and being loving towards each other, it's here. It's here. It's here already. Though being deliberately resisted by that ideology, that philosophy that is dividing, deceiving, lying, stealing, killing, and destroying our collective wholeness and oneness. Even with the presence of that, I am indeed confident beyond every reasonable doubt that the energy is here, the frequency and the vibration is here. And that's why I'm sharing it. I'm trusting it into your cyber space and your private space to help you realize, to get you aware that it's in you, it depends on you. If only you would just fine tune a little bit, if only you would just realize how you have become complacent and now accomplices to these vices, this evil, this wickedness, ravaging, stealing, killing, and destroying our world, our, our collective human consciousness. And you are indeed empathetic, you are indeed compassionate, and you are indeed loving. You understand that you thinking of this and forming your emotions or allowing these emotions to have roots in you, create the reality of you expressing this or acting, form these characters in you. And that gives you the divine insight and foresight into the conditions of people around you, the people you meet, so that you can lavish and vest this energy, this vibration more on them. For that's what we desire from each other now. That's what we need from each other now. And that's what we are giving each other now. Like I am giving it to you right now. I'm giving it to you right now. So we'll take today's proclamation. I proclaim that my mind is the habitation of supreme consciousness, and my mind is the God of all revelations. My mind is the habitation of supreme consciousness, and my mind is the God of all revelations. Your mind is the habitation of supreme consciousness. Your mind is the God of all revelations. Your mind is the habitation of the supreme consciousness, and your mind is the God of all revelations. Our mind is the habitation of the supreme consciousness, and our mind is the God of all revelation. Our mind is the habitation of the supreme consciousness, and our mind is the God of all revelations. There is no other consciousness more supreme and pristine, beyond and above being empathetic, being compassionate, and being loving. There is no other consciousness or no other deity or God or creator or whatever we want to call it, or we have been taught or choose to call the supreme being or the supreme creator, the infinite intelligence or God. There is no other energy, frequency, and vibration that can be attributed to it other than being more than being empathetic, being compassionate, and being loving. And this, brethren, is what I woke up this ground rising that I am sharing with you, that I am trusting into your cyber and private space, that I believe you will take this word to heart and seriously meditate on this word, like and share this word you're hearing. Like and share it with your loved ones, your friends, relatives, and colleagues. And click on the bell for further notification. And subscribe to the channel. Help the channel gain visibility to greater audience, more audience in the YouTube algorithm. For the owners of these platforms are deliberately resisting the truth, the realization, the awareness that can make this planet and humanity better than it is today. And don't let yourself be used to work against the truth. Work against this realization, this awareness, this enlightenment. I love you, brethren. Peace and light and grand rising family.